Hi there. Thank you for joining me. I'm going through something where I'm just using lots of scraps to make a bunch of tags and stuff and bookmarks, and now I'm making cards. And I wanted to share this trick with you because you know how paper wrinkles, and you know this is thin book page, so I mean sometimes you can't help it, you know, no matter what, it just ends up wrinkling. Well, I'm just making a bunch, lots and lots, and I started using a trick that my sister shared, and I think she said somebody else in the group does it too, maybe Brittany Sanders. And as you can see, these don't have wrinkles. And this is the back. I just put a lot of different lined papers on the backs. Okay? And it does not wrinkle. It's the way to glue. And I'm even that wrinkled. I'm uncertain why. But look, this is cheap Dollar Tree paper. And it does not glue, it does not wrinkle. So I'm going to show this trick with you. I'm going to share this trick with you so you can see. Now, obviously, I just used all my scraps, and obviously thicker paper doesn't wrinkle. But on these tags and stuff, on the front, I didn't use this trick, and you can see that wrinkle. It didn't wrinkle with thicker paper. Well, with let me see if I can find one. Yeah, like these are color box scraps, and then this is Bo Bunny. You know, they're nicer weight. This is and it wrinkled a little bit. It's wallpaper. And the ones I'm doing now, let me show you. The cheapest paper, none of it wrinkled. These are all drying. This was a nicer weight. I think that's Maggie Holmes. But this is cheap Theodosia Square. This is cheap Colorbach. This is cheap. This is cheap. This is cheap. All this paper is cheap. And it did not wrinkle. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay? I just used all of my scraps. And I just had those aside. I haven't trimmed them down yet. And it does not wrinkle. So I'm going to show you. Here's some cards. And I'll just do one. Okay? And let's see. This is I made a box for scraps in different sizes. Okay? So we'll just cut it. A lot of these are just cut in half. Did I already say, I think she said Brittany Sanders did this too. So let me make sure you're in frame. Yes, you are. And I'm even using cheap Elmer's because I was just trying. I was like, I wonder if, you know, cheap. I was having fun making all of these tags and stuff, and I was having fun. And it was working so well on the, I don't know how much you need to use, just some. And it was working so well on the cheap Dollar Tree paper that I was putting on the back of these. And I thought, well, let me try cheap glue and see if that works. So you just use a glue stick to kind of smear it out. So and it does not matter what kind of glue you use. I'm using the cheapest Elmer's glue. Okay? Alrighty? And then I'll put this down. Now see, I've got a pencil line on there. On these, on your scrap pieces, so you can keep oriented, you know how they have the dashed line at the top of the pad? And any markings, you know, that was my cut line, obviously. So any lines that I had to be aware of and not put my, if my sizing was tight, all I did was put that at the bottom. And then I knew to stay away from the bottom when I put my paper down. So see that pencil line? I'll put that at the bottom. All right? And it doesn't matter if you put this on the paper or the it doesn't matter if you put this on the paper or the cardstock. These are scrap pieces of file folder. So I glue it in one spot and I smooth it out in another. And then if you, I'm making bulk of these. Let's see. Well, that pencil line, I'll just have to trim that whole thing down. And I lay them all out and let them dry. Let me get a dry one. Okay, here. And if you have, you know, do you have any scissors that just like, they almost read your mind. They work so smoothly. They just do what you want them to do. It's like they take over and they're driving, okay? Well, this is a pair, now they've got glue on them. I need to clean them up. But this is a pair that I got in a bookbinding kit off at Amazon. And these scissors are a dream. They just know exactly what you want them to do. They are designed well enough that they cut a straight line perfectly. And they trim off this excess perfectly. Now, you're going to have to trim these twice because you have to trim the front piece and then glue on, you know, some kind of notebook. What I did was just went through different notebook pages I had that would cover it. I have these are from the Dollar Tree. These are from the Dollar Tree. I have these in lots of colors. I have these in 3 colors, yellow, blue. I put it away. This is steno paper. I cut that in half for the bookmark shaped. And I'll go ahead and glue one on and show you. Let's see, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna do pink on that one. Okay. And to show you that it even works with the cheapest glue, the cheapest paper, and does not wrinkle. I just still can't get over it. Now this is where I'm gluing on this side. So I'll do this. I've been making up all these tags. Now I do this generously. I've been making all of these tags and cards and bookmarks just as a project. I've never built my stash like this, and I love it. Now in these, I wanted to see so this is up, so the lines are going to be sideways, and these I just make sure they're even on a line because you don't want that crooked. Okay. And your hands are going to be a mess, and that's just how it is. It's okay. So I smooth that side first, and then I smooth the back. This little foam folder, it's working well. Now, see, it's all covered with glue. I'm a mess. But I think it's agate, maybe. I just like how it's working on these. I haven't used. It seems to be real delicate. Like it's like. Did you see those glue you know, stray glue bits that I just wiped off, where maybe a bone folder or something would catch on this? This is stone. It's like polished stone. I got it off of AliExpress. I think it's agate. But it's so smooth and polished. It's like glass. So it won't catch on stuff. It just seems to do a good job. And again, I'll go ahead. Now, if you get a good pair of scissors, these do trim up neatly. Now, of course, I let them dry before. So you have to go through every card twice to, you know, cut the front and then put the back on, then cut the back, trim it rather. And it does not wrinkle. I can't get over it. So this is Melinda Davis told me about it. I was really disappointed in those other tags, how wrinkled the fronts of them are. You know, I was pretty disappointed like that. So I'm just going to add more to these. I'm going to go through and sew around the edges. I'm going to add lace. I'm going to add pockets. I'm going to add, you know, ephemera. I'm really going to decorate them up nicely. And then see, I did different things on the back. So, and I'm going to, like I said, sew around all of these. But I was pretty disappointed how wrinkled they are. And there, no wrinkles. I can't get over it. So you just use whatever glue you want. And like I said, I've been using this Elmer's glue, all cheap school glue. And an Elmer's glue stick, and it's working beautifully. I really can't get over it. And I've got lots and lots of scraps, so I made this many cards. I'll do a video. And bookmarks. I like bookmarks. So I had fun with all these. And then tags and cards, you know, I've done probably, I don't know how many cards, lots. All using all scraps. On some of these tags, I really liked how they turned out. I used craft paper and then just a cut apart. See? So those turned out nice. So I thought they turned out really nice. And of course the front is a little bit wrinkled because it's actually Amazon packaging. It comes out of Amazon packaging. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but it's scored to fold. And it works, I love it to make a book page out of it in a journal. But this is folded in half. It's that long. And the score lines are that high. And you know, it comes a little wrinkled because it's shoved in there as packaging. So I like the texture of it, you know. So these I thought was a good way to use up all these cut aparts, because I mean, I really don't know what to do with them, you know. So there's cards and tags and bookmarks and no wrinkles. So have fun with that. Let me know if you use it. Again, My sister Melinda Davis gets credit for this. And she said Brittany Sanders in one of the Facebook, I'm not sure which one. I'm in so many groups I can't keep them apart. So she showed it, and I think she showed that she did it too. Okay? Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.